ARCON. So,
What is good?
what does it represent?
Well, as you are very much aware, Advertising Regulatory Council of Nigeria regulates advertising and marketing communication in Nigeria. So, and obviously there won't be any political process without communication. And ARCON regulates the communication aspect of it. If you are communicating to the audience or the electorate through whichever mediums, radio, TV, newspaper, outdoor, and even the online platforms, you need to get approval from the Advertising Standard Panel, a statutory committee that give approval of all political campaigns to ensure that all campaigns and advertisements are legal, decent, honest, truthful, and socially responsible.
Is the political parties, are they complying to regulations of ARCON?
Yes, to some extent, there is a lot of progress. Just the way the electoral process is growing, there is a lot of awareness by the political parties and compliance is on a high level. And more so, recently, the ARCON law has been amended or repealed to be called ARCON instead of ARCON. So there's a lot of powers to impose the compliance by all stakeholders to ensure that we have a rancor-free election process.
So, INEC, what's the INEC commitment to ARCON?
The commitment is, as I said, while INEC is regulating the election process, the ARCON is taking charge of the communication aspect of it. Because we want to shift our election to issue-based, not based on abusing each other, not based on certain unethical processes. So the communication aspect of it is regulated by ARCON. So that is the relationship between INEC and ARCON.
Have there been cases of trying to connive the vote by certain parties or the party in government? Because they are accusing some party in certain government in certain states trying to buy up or take up all the billboards.
Well, our investigation find out that that particular assumption is not coming from the authority concerned. I know that there was an incident which has gone viral of somebody who is a registered practitioner, maybe, I don't know whether he is even a registered practitioner, claiming that the authority are not allowing them to expose other political parties. But our investigation revealed that since it's not coming from the regulators, without that one is possible. So obviously, there's going to be a lot of changes with regard to the processes in 2023 elections.
Okay, thank you very much.
The NYSC, the youth corps members, are among the most patriotic, most educated, most readily available election duty staff anywhere in Nigeria. I will not forget to recognize the hard-working staff of INEC. If the youth corps members are temporary staff of the commissioner, they are called in other jurisdictions. Here we call them ad hoc staff. We also have the permanent staff of INEC that have made all the reforms that we have been talking about possible. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, my friends, my comrades, my brothers, my sisters, let me start by extending the Commission's profound appreciation to Her Excellency Ambassador Isopi, head of the European Union delegation to Nigeria and ECOWAS, for the invitation to this occasion to mark the closure of Phase 1 and the launch of Phase 2 of the European Union support to democratic governance in Nigeria. The closure of Phase 1 and the simultaneous launch of Phase 2 of the EU-SDGN program is a further affirmation of the enduring commitment and support of the European Union towards strengthening democratic institutions and the consolidation of democracy in Nigeria.
The European Union has provided technical support to key electoral institutions and stakeholders since Nigeria returned to democratic rule in 1999, with over 150 million euros committed so far. Phase 1 of the EU-SDGN contributed to the reform of the electoral process by building capacities, strengthening institutions, strengthening the role and the participation of civil society, and contributing to the reform of the legal framework. Building on the success of the first phase, the identification and formulation of phase 2 of the program was done in consultation with the Nigerian government and key stakeholders, such as INEC and civil society organizations. The overall objective of the program is to foster in Nigeria a functioning, pluralistic, inclusive, participatory, and representative democracy.